guys. Another morning. More parts. Okay, so what we got another axle for Randy's Ranger, and in this box here we got Jeep parts. So in here is the new radio that I ordered for the Jeep. This is beginning to be right there. Got Adam polishes, got the Rancho stuff, fuel pump for the Jeep. It's getting pretty bad. Now, in this box, like I said, it is a radio for the Jeep. Pretty much what I did is I ordered the cheapest radio at Walmart. So, y'all gonna get kind of the first impressions here. So first, we got looks like the wiring in here. Pull the radio out. I will link this below as well if anybody else wants to try this. Pretty lightweight. Race Jeep, I guess. I don't know. Pretty light. Now the biggest thing about this radio is it does not have a CD player. That's kind of weird. But we got the wiring that hooks into the radio. Wire that to the Jeep. You got a control or a little remote deal. You got instructions and some kind of little brackets here. Now, the actual radio itself. Now keep in mind, this is a $20 radio. And I think you can buy this radio with speakers for like $25. So. Now the radio itself, like I said, it's very lightweight. It's almost like a toy, almost. You got all your inputs back here. Now, like I said, no CD player. It is a Bluetooth radio only. And of course, you have your radio stations and stuff like that. So I guess we're going to try to put this in the Jeep. I don't know if it'll be today, but it'll be here pretty soon. Got to take this axle to Randy, and he has some more parts coming for the Ranger that'll be here in the next couple days. But for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how to pull the factory bumpers, or the factory front bumper, off of the Jeep. If it doesn't start raining. So also here in about an hour or so, I should have some more parts coming in from AutoZone, so I'll take y'all and we'll go pick up those here in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to get this bumper off real quick before it starts raining. It's supposed to rain here in a little bit. But I need to get this bumper off, that way I can start making measurements for the new bumper that I was going to build. And if I have time, I might even get to remove the rear bumper today, but we will see. So I'm going to go in here and grab some stuff, and pretty much all that holds this factory bumper on is 3 bolts. Here, here, and here on both sides. It makes it easier for me because I don't have the grill in the way. But 3 bolts, or in this one's case, just 2 on each side, and the front bumper will come off. You can do that, or you can take, there's a bolt there, and there's another one right here. You can take those out and just take the bumper off of the brackets. So, but I'm going to be building a new bumper, so I don't need the brackets or the bumper. So, but I'm going to go in here, grab some stuff real quick, and I'll see y'all in here in a bit. Okay guys, so I got 3 of the 4 bolts out. Both of these are out. And over here on this side, the little deal little J clip is just spinning. So if that happens, you just take a pair of ice grips and hook onto it. That way you can hold the little nut clip deal. Also, another thing you want to do is you want to remove your vacuum canister. Sits right here, 2 bolts on the bottom of the bumper, right here and here. And you can zip tie this up to the bumper bracket or however you want to do that afterwards. But these are 15 millimeters. I've been using this long handle 3/8 ratchet. Not real tight, so I'm gonna try to get this bumper off. I'm gonna move this. And also, if you have lights on your bumper, now is the time to disconnect them before you get the bumper loose, because you don't want to have to hold the bumper and do that at the same time. So also, you don't have to remove these, just the brackets to the frame, and that's it really. So okay, so what I ended up doing is bringing the front of the bumper down a little bit so I can get clamped onto this. This is broke off. And then once you have everything disconnected, all the bolts out, then you can remove the last bolt here, which is currently holding my bumper up, and you can remove the bumper. So I'm going to attempt to do that by myself. Remove that bolt, and then it'll be kind of a tight fit. But just like that, here is your stock bumper. And now I can get to the measurements that I need to build my custom winch bumper. The bumper I'm going to build is not going to be full length. It's not going to go all the way out like the factory bumper did. It is just going to cover up from here to there. Basically like a frame cap or a stubby bumper for the Jeep JKs, something like that. Just big enough where I can put my winch and cover up the frame. So I'm going to call up here at AutoZone, see if they got my torque converter, and I might get started on the back. I don't know. Just depends on what kind of weather we got going on and how the whole torque converter deal works out. But one thing you want to do, pop the hatch, and you can kind of see, if you look down in here, you can kind of see the bolts. They'll be up in here. There's going to be 4 bolts that hold the bumper on. So, but I'm going to get to that here in a bit. Okay, guys. So once you're under the Jeep, look over here by your shackles, or your leaf spring shackles, and up in here you can kind of see the bolt right there. There's 2 bolts on this side and 2 bolts up in here. I'm hoping I don't have to take the trailer hitch out right now, because I want to save that for another day. But if I got to, I guess I got to. So I'm gonna start taking these bolts out. Also, you can take this bolt out right here and another bolt way on up there out, and just take the bumper off and not the bracket. But I'm gonna try to take it off as one piece. So I'll let y'all know how that works out. Okay, guys. So this bumper is not gonna come off in this video. For one, it's starting to rain, and 2, there's the top bolt right there, and then you can't get the inner bolts out, and this bolt is stripped. So that's gonna be for another day when I have time to take the trailer hitch off and it ain't raining. So I'm gonna run up here to town, see if my torque converter's here, and I'll get back to y'all here in a bit. Also, if y'all wondered why the Jeep isn't in the shop, it is because I picked up the motor for the Jeep the other day, and the all the parts that go with it here, and then over here on the Furies for the white truck, I got the head gaskets. So, I'm going to try to get the heads set on the motor today, but if not, tomorrow. So, I got to clean up the cylinders and scrape the old gasket material off and all that stuff. So, I'm hoping to be able to set the motor in by this weekend. That is the goal. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's the goal. So, but like I was saying, the main reason why I pulled the Jeep out of here is that way we can work on the motor, and I can still have room to work on the Jeep, and then maybe it won't rain too bad tonight. If I can get the head on it, we'll pull the Jeep in here tonight, and I can start prepping everything. But that is the goal, that is the plan. Also over here, I've got some steel, like I talked about in the previous video, that I'm going to build the bumper out of. Got some C-channel. Let me move this wet noodle bumper out of the way. But I got some C-channel, some 6-inch C-channel. I'm going to cut down. I'm going to weld 2 pieces of this together and have the winch bolted half here and half on this one, half on the other one. So that should be pretty strong, especially for that 12,000 pound winch that I picked up. But I'm hoping to have it not stick out very far. I'm going to have to order some brackets, but that's not a real big deal. But the factory brackets ain't going to do it. I'm looking at some iron rock frame tie-ins, or some of the JCR tie-ins, and steering box spacer. So I'm going to try to do this, or at least the steering box spacer, or the steering box spacer, before we set the motor in. That way, it's just right here. So, but I'll see y'all here in a bit, guys. I'm gonna run to town. And also, one last thing is the main reason why I want to remove the rear bumper is because I wanted to do the comp cut on the back of it, and the cut and folds right here. And I'm going to also do that on the front, right here, somewhere along in there. And I'm going to cut probably right here where the fender flares are. Cut right along in here, and then do the cut and fold in the back. So these tires don't really rub that bad, but it don't have the motor in it either. So also, I need to figure out why the door hits the fender, but you know, whatever. But I can turn the steering wheel most of the way before it starts hitting. When I trim it, I'll make room for all that. That ain't really a whole big deal. Also, I need to figure out how to move the seat back a little bit, and maybe even a different steering wheel, because I don't like this steering wheel very much. And the steering wheel kind of floppy and whatever, but oh well. This is what I was talking about with the fender. I don't know why it hits, but that will be fixed as well. So, I'm gonna go up here, see if my converter's here. They're supposed to call me at noon, but it's 1 o'clock. So, I'm gonna run up there and see what I can figure out. Alright guys, so here at AutoZone, picked up the torque converter. So hopefully we can start getting everything back together. But I think I'm going to end today's video here, guys. So, if you liked today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, little bell icon. That way you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you'll have a great day.